Hello everyone, how's it going? And welcome back to Sci-5, a tutorial series where I show you how to make awesome sci-fi related things to take your Minecraft worlds to the next level. And today I'm going to show you how to make the awesome mech/robot suit, the 𝗩𝗜𝗗𝗢𝗡, aka the Cretin. So, let's dive right into it, shall we? Whoa. Hang on, before we dive into it, you're going to need to know what materials you're going to need to make this 𝗩𝗜𝗗𝗢𝗡 robot. So, up on the screen right about now, there it is, here are all of the materials. You may want to pause this. Or alternatively, down in the description below, you will see a command that you can put into one of these little bad boys here, and when you push the button, it will give you a chest containing shulker boxes with all of the things that you will need to make this build. So, now that that's out of the way, let's get to it, shall we? Okay, so to start off our mech, we want to start by doing some legs. So what we're going to do is get a polished andesite stair and put it there like that. Directly behind that, polished andesite block, then directly behind that, polished deep slate wall, and then behind that, facing the front, we're going to put another polished andesite stair. And then on the inside, so on this right hand edge, we're going to put a trapdoor and close it. And then in front of the stair, another trapdoor, and then just to the left of the stair, another trapdoor, and then a wall here like this. And that is the first part, our foot if you will, of our mech. So coming up above that, we're going to put a grindstone there like that. Then directly behind that grindstone, we're going to put an andesite wall. And then coming off from that andesite wall, we're going to put in an iron bar here, an iron bar here, and then an iron bar there like that. So we get this little L shape. And then above that, we're going to look this direction on top of our grindstone. And we're going to put in a blast furnace just there. And then behind the blast furnace, we're going to put an upside down polished deep slate stair. And then behind that, we're going to put another iron bar. And then coming off on the outer edge of where our leg will be, we're going to put a lever on the blast furnace there like that. Now above this blast furnace, looking backwards above it, we're going to put a polished deep slate stair in like this. And then a andesite wall behind that. And another iron bar here, so we get this like Achilles tendon. And then coming off of the lever, we're going to take an end rod and put it there like that. And that is up to around our knee joint for our mech. So for this next part, we want to look at this andesite wall and put another andesite wall on the top here, and then an upside down polished andesite stair here. Then coming off of this wall, we want to put an upper smooth red sandstone slab like this. And then above that, we want to put in an observer facing that direction and another one in front of that. So we'll just put that there, and then we want to put a trapdoor there, which we're going to replace before it makes all of the noise in the world. There we go. And we can close that. And then coming off from that observer, we're going to put in a grindstone. And then here we're going to put a double polished andesite slab. And then behind that, we're going to put a upside down smooth red sandstone stair. And then looking this direction, we want to put another upside down one so we get this little L shape coming in. And then off of the grindstone at the front, we want to put another acacia trapdoor like that. And before we go any further, we want to look up underneath this observer and we want to put in a lightning rod like that. So we get this little bit of a piston action coming down below. And that is the one leg. So what we want to do is we want to go 2 blocks away from that, and then we want to do exactly the same again but mirrored. So just do that, and then we'll move on to doing the main sort of part of our robot. Okay, now that we have our legs done, we need to actually start attaching them because we don't really want floating legs. So we're going to put some iron trapdoors coming off of those andesite blocks there, and then trapdoors in front, and then trapdoors in front like that. And then above this, we're going to put some polished andesite blocks like that. And then in front of those, we're going to put a stair here, and then there, and there, and there, and then around the back. So we're just going all the way around those blocks with upside down polished andesite stairs. So we get this. And then above these observers, we're going to put in some smooth red sandstone stairs, and the same on the other side, there and there. And then on top of this upside down stair around the back, we're going to put a red sandstone slab there and there, like that. And that is our hip connection done for our robot. So now that we have this in shape coming in for our hips, we want to actually start doing the main bulk section of our robot and mech, so there's a place for us to go in. So we're going to take our polished deep slate and we're going to go here, here, and here, and then here, here, and here, like that. And then coming off the back of this, so around the back of the robot, we're going to put stair there, and then in between those stairs, we're going to put some polished andesite stairs there. And then off the sides of our polished deep slate, we're going to put in 3 upper polished deep slate slabs there, there, and there. And then round here, there, there, and there. And then on the inside, we're going to put in stone brick slabs. So here, 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 and here. And then a double there and a double there. And then once that's done, on top of these stairs here, we're going to take some blue stained glass. And we're going to go here, and then glass pane there and there, like that. So we're starting the part for our sort of whole screen. And then above this, we're going to put in some deep slate tiles. So here and around here. And then in between those, we're going to actually put some blue stained glass panes. And now we're going to do a double deep slate slab going all the way around like this. Just like that. And then behind that, we're going to put in another deep slate tile block here. And then on this inside section here, we're actually going to put in a blue stained glass pane there and there. And then coming off the back of those, some acacia trapdoors, and close them down. And then either side of those trapdoors, iron bar there and there, like that. And then coming off of this middle deep slate, we're going to actually put in a stone brick slab there. And the same around this side, and then put 2 levers either side. So one there, one there, one there, one there. And then at the front, so in front of these deep slate towers, we're actually going to put a stone brick wall there, and then underneath a couple of end rods like that. So on top of our stone brick walls, we're actually going to put an end rod here and here, like that. And then behind that, we're going to put smooth red sandstone stair here and there. And then again, we're going to put panes in between to create our little window. And then behind these stairs, we're going to put in some smooth red sandstone blocks going across like this. So 3 like that. And then behind the smooth red sandstone, we're going to put in a polished deep slate stair here. And then polished deep slate, and another deep slate stair. And then around on our sides, going above these levers, we're going to put stone slab there and there. And then in between those, we're going to put an observer facing inwards, and the same around this side. And then coming off the back of each of these observers, we're going to put a grindstone in, because this is eventually where our arms are going to get attached later on. So now all we have to do is finish off the top part of our hull. So we're going to come in here and look on top of our block, and we're going to put a red sandstone stair there, and then here, and then this time we're going to do a smooth quartz and then another red sandstone stair, and then the same on this side, red sandstone stair, quartz block, red sandstone stair, and then 2 here like that. And then we're going to fill this section in between the stairs, but leave 1 gap, so like this, with our red sandstone slabs. This is so we can eventually get into it. We can put a ladder in here. And then back here, we're going to put a andesite wall there, like that, and that's going to have our antenna on. And then on top of these observers, comparator here, and just toggle them on so we get the little glowing red lights, just because it adds a little bit of niceness to it. And then on the very top, we're going to put in an iron trapdoor here, there, and 1 there. And then we're going to put in a lightning rod here, but we want it to be facing down, so we're going to do that. And then on top of that, we're going to put end rod there, and then a redstone torch on the top of that, like that, so we get this lovely little antenna sticking out the back. And that is the main part of our hull done. Now, what I like to do before I move on to the arms is I normally like to put in some custom player heads, which I'll leave a link for down in the description. So this one here and this one here are actually engine parts supposedly, but I kind of see them as sort of like grilled lights. And then round the back, on top of these iron bars, I like to put two little exhaust pieces in like that. And that there is our player heads. So now we can move on to the arms. Okay, so to do our arms, coming off of this grindstone, we're going to put a polished andesite block in like that. And then behind that, we're going to put a polished deep slate wall, two trapdoors there and close them. And then another trapdoor there. And then on top of that polished andesite, we're going to put in a blast furnace. And then off the side of the blast furnace, lower andesite slab on each side. And then behind the blast furnace, we're going to put a polished deep slate, upper andesite slab on either side of that, like so. And then on the very top of our polished deep slate, we're going to put in another polished andesite slab. So we get this little pauldron effect. And then coming underneath, looking up our andesite block, we're going to actually put a stone brick block here, like so. And then we're going to actually make like a little sort of a square shape of polished deep slate walls, just like this. And then iron bars there, and then a chain coming off of that wall, like that. And then underneath that chain, we're actually going to put a upside down deep slate stair, a wall coming off the back of that so it's facing the front, and then a polished deep slate stair the correct way up like that, and then another iron bar here and one here as well. And then underneath that, we're going to put another iron bar there, and then underneath our wall, we're actually going to put a grindstone facing downwards. And then kind of off the side of that, we're going to take a smooth red sandstone stair, and then on the front and back, we're going to put in two acacia trapdoors there, and just close them up. And then underneath that, we're going to do exactly the same again. So we're going to take our grindstone, and then trapdoor here, and then close those down. But then instead of doing iron bars, this time we're actually going to use some end rods. So we're going to put one there and then one here like that. And then underneath that, we're going to look up at our grindstone and take our polished andesite block and put that there. Take a lever, put that there like that, and the same on this side. And then we're going to do a wall here and here in our polished deep slate. And then iron bars coming off of each of those like that. And then underneath that, we're going to put in an andesite wall here and here, and then another set of iron bars like that. And then all we have to do is take our polished andesite stairs and put one here and one here, and we get this lovely clawed arm. And now all we have to do is do the same for this side, and then we'll be done. And that's it! You have now completed the 𝗩𝗚𝗗𝗡 robot. Thank you all so much for watching, I hope you enjoyed it, and if you found this tutorial helpful, don't forget to drop it a like, and if you're new here, consider subscribing. It's completely free, and I'd appreciate it. And if you're interested in more content just like this, I have a bunch of tutorials and videos that are up on screen right now that you can check out, and I will see you later. Enigma out.